Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Part 2. In the last episode, we started off a fetch quest involving Elia's memory and the Dominion Rod. In this part, we're going to fight some enemies and also collect bugs, get some souls, and just general collecting stuff.
You really have to collect more bugs.
Yes.
Because that inevitably means we're going to meet that little cow again.
We've got a soul voice prepared. I've got a new soul here to do a harvest.
I could make something up on the fly if you like.
Go on then. Here we go.
Your soul is mine. It's great, isn't it? Mine now, you little twat.
I think you keep an eye on the camera. At the moment it's night time, so it may be a bit darker than usual.
That's alright,
we're going and bug with all the collectors, so we don't need to worry about that. I only need one more soul now, and then we're done. So, yeah. Anyway, we need to kill all these dog-like enemies in order to get the statue back. So,
What statue?
we lost the doctor lost the statue, and the cat stole it from him.
Oh, bloody hell.
The cat got it stolen from her, and these are the things that have stolen from the cat. But after these things spawn rupees like no tomorrow, so that makes me a happy bunny.
5.15. Bloody hell. Yep. You get a lot of rupees for these things. That's always good, I suppose. You can always use more money.
I'm gonna need more money, quite a lot, because
The fuck's that thing?
I've got a massive side quest to do. I'm trying to get as much money as possible. This is the wooden statue. This is part of restoring Elia's memory. It's a side quest item.
What do we do? Smack her over the head with it? It looks like a baton. And who's singing? No, it's just the music. My bad.
I think you pause camera and kill all these crows again to get a load of money.
Look away, Peter.
I wish crows were like this in real life. I could get loads of money. I would never need to work again.
Yeah, by the way, just before we go any further, since I had to explain this to David, I might as well explain it to you guys. When I said "look away, Peter," I didn't mean a bloke called Peter. I meant P-E-T-A, people for the ethical treatment of animals. You know, those idiots. You know, the pillocks who think that killing animals to, you know, survive is the wrong thing to do. Well, well, when they finally get over their sort of idiocy and realise that they are part of a carnivorous species, and well, that's how we evolved. And, well, maybe then they'll stop being dickheads.
What? Monkey evolving? Dum 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 dum. Monkey evolving to human.
What he said.
Oh, obligatory Pokemon reference there.
What? Monkey is evolving? We didn't evolve straight from monkeys to humans.
No, one of the apes that was like us was one called Australopithecus.
Well, I'm glad you knew at least one of them. I don't know any of them.
The only reason I knew is because I watched Walking with Cavemen and Walking with Dinosaurs when I was a kid. Thank you, childhood.
And David Attenborough, he taught me most of everything I know about wildlife.
Mhm. Right, let's get this bloody statue back to.
I don't know. Was it David Attenborough or Richard Attenborough? I can't remember. Which one of them does the?
David Attenborough's the old one, so he's the older one. So I'm pretty sure it'll be David Attenborough because Richard Attenborough's his son, and therefore he hasn't done that much.
No, Richard Attenborough's his brother.
Oh. Well, I think it'll be David Attenborough because he's the older one of the two.
I'm quite surprised I don't know that. Which of the Attenborough brothers actually does the sort of wildlife programs? David or Richard?
It's David.
I know one of them's a TV presenter and an actor.
It's David.
So bear with me a second.
Don't question me on my knowledge of David Attenborough. It's David Attenborough who do that sort of thing.
You know all about the Davids of the world, do you? David.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I what are you looking for?
Jurassic Park, do you have it?
Yeah, I do. It's a trilogy disc.
Where is it?
It's on the left-hand shelf.
This lot.
Yeah, that's all that lot. Look in the zombie area. Dinosaurs, they're dead, so they could be classed as zombies. Yeah, my fire system for my movies is weird, YouTube. Get over it.
Not telling me. Sorry. Oh well, it's not important. Yeah, one of the Attenborough brothers is the old guy from Jurassic Park, you know, the owner of the park. And I keep forgetting which one is which. But, sorry, that's not important right now. No response. Inconsiderate cat, what'd you give her? Don't worry, that girl's memory will come back. Don't just wait around for things to happen, you hear me? You make... Oh.
Oh, I know why. You don't give the statue to her, you give it to Elia. My mistake. Blonde moment.
Where is she at the moment?
Elia, she's in Kakariko Village. So we're gonna head there now. I haven't played this part of the game for a long time. It's one of the parts of the game, just like the water temple, I always forget and I always hate it.
Can't you just warp out?
You can't walk whilst people are around, they see you turn into a wolf and it's Power Rangers rules.
Oh, fair enough.
Speaking of Power Rangers, happy birthday Power Rangers, 20 million years of spandex and fighting bad guys' awesomeness.
You mean we've put up with those little twats for 20 years?
Well, personally I was a Power Rangers kid, so I
Yeah, I never gave in to the Power Rangers fad. I went straight from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to Sonic the Hedgehog, so...
Well, I watched Sonic the Hedgehog as well.
I meant more the games than the TV series.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about the TV series. I've watched the which one, the one referred to as Sat AM. You know, the one with like Princess Sally and that French twat Antoine.
That is the best series.
And there's also one called Sonic Underground, which I've never seen.
Underground was better than the comedy version of the Sonic show. But in some ways, it tried to be like the Saturday M one, but it just didn't really pull it off. But at least it was better than the other one.
So it's sort of the middle ground then.
Yes.
Because the only other one I know of is the one with Scratch and Grounder, and well, frankly, that thing can go die in a ditch for all I care. And apparently, here's a stick. Enjoy. What is it? I remember something. I was confined somewhere. Yes, I was saved by whoever was confined with me. So apparently giving this stick to her somehow triggered her memory, what?
It's a statue. It's a statue thingy.
And when that person set me free, they gave me this statue. Yes, I remember. I remember that much, but that means that person is still in trouble. What? Oh, was it wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I can't remember where that place was. You've got amnesia. We had discussed this ages ago. I remember. Also, oh, sorry, it's a gore and he's pissed into you. I remember. I thought I'd seen it before somewhere.
I'm surprised you remembered his voice.
I like the semi-pissed guy.
Oh, what? Go on.
They belong to the tribe that protected the Hylian royal family long ago. And they worked in secret, yeah, that's it. So they lived in a lonely, forgotten place. I can't fucking remember where it is. But I heard the tribe went away in prolonged wars. If you want to find that hidden village, look for the path leading to the I can't even pronounce that. Lanairu province. On the far side of the Bridge of Elgin.
I know what that is.
With a rockside block that way. Oh dear. To the village long ago. You can't get there anymore. Isn't there another road? What? Do I mean to worry you, little girl? You're a human thingy, whatever the fuck you are. Problems like this are no problems for the Gorons. Yeah, sir, I'm gonna go get rid of that landslide for you, sir, yeah. I don't know, it looked like a 8-foot version of Guile. But Patriot Jarvis. We'll be waiting for you up
So
ahead.
you're telling me a guy who's 8 foot isn't drunk, but this guy can be drunk as much as he wants?
Yeah, why not?
I'm somewhat worried the Goron leader being drunk all the time and always other guys being sober.
No, not all sober. Most of the Gorons are pissed out their head.
Alright.
Look at your map to see where. I would try to find the path beyond the Bridge of Elden. That leads to Lariat. That leads to that place I mentioned earlier.
Haley, are you okay? Your eyes look funny. Okay, I sort of remember this part of the game, you two. I'm going to try and do it from memory, if not I'm referring to the bloody book.
Yeah, he's still got the book in front of him.
Yeah, well this part of the game irritates me quite a lot. Adam, why didn't you talk about the Star Wars movie that you just watched?
Yes, I have recently watched all 6 Star Wars movies.
You talked about episode 1, 2 and 3 last week. I mean last time we recorded, so let's do 4, 5 and 6 this week, please.
Yes, the original trilogy filmed in the mid-70s. I think it was the mid-70s.
Yes, actually late 70s.
Mid to late 70s. What
Late 70s, early 80s. There you go, mate.
he said. Yes, I finished watching them recently, mainly because I've had to update my computer from Windows Vista to Windows 7, and frankly it took almost a day. Seriously, I started about 11 o'clock this morning and it's still going now. It is 5 minutes past 8. So yeah, it's taking bloody ages. So I sat down and watched all 3 of the original Star Wars movies. And I'd like to point out I watched the remastered version. So yes, Guido shot first and all that wank, and let's say the superimposed new quote unquote new effects that stand out like a dot to the retina.
They're very easy to spot. It's like walking into a volcano and seeing a man standing there getting his arse burned off.
Yeah, they just stand out, and I can't.
Did you notice the ending change though?
Yes, I did.
And I have to say, that is one of the biggest sins ever, George Lucas. There is no need to put him in there at all, because the actor isn't even alive at that point in time. It's a time paradox. Ah!
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about,
or don't care,
don't care, but you're gonna listen to it anyway. Basically, at the end of Episode 6, Return of the Jedi,
my favourite one,
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, and Anakin Skywalker return as ghosts during the celebration, and they just sort of stand there while Mark Hamill grins at them. Pretty creepy when I think about it. But yeah, they got rid of the guy who played Anakin Skywalker in the original movies, and replaced him with that tosser from
episode 1,
episode 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Hang on a sec. I'll see if I can find out his name.
But there is one upside, Adam. If you watch the bonus disc, it actually shows you the original ending. Okay. So they sort of rectified it, but they didn't rectify it enough for me. That's like, you know, it's rectification, but not rectification enough. That sounds like a sex word, rectification.
Hayden Christensen?
Possibly. Anyway, you two, this is the male gas apple location. We'll need this later. It's on this rocky sort of area. How much time have you spent, Adam? So I'm going to try and get a heart piece now.
Around 14:20.
I'm going to get this heart piece and we'll call it a part.
So yeah, they redid the ending to feature the Anakin Skywalker from this series, you know, the prequel trilogy, and it also stands out.
There's also one more thing, which you won't have noticed, but if you look carefully enough in the end credits, Jar Jar Binks appears in Star Wars Episode 6 if you look carefully enough. Which he shouldn't even be in. One, he's an appalling character and just annoying as hell, and two, anybody in their right mind would have killed him by now.
Okay,
Personally, I wanted to blend it with the pod racer engine.
He's an irritating...
Serve blended Jar Jar milkshakes. Or Jar Jar burgers.
He's an irritating prick in episode 1. He appears briefly in episode 2. He's not in episode 3, or is
He's in episode 3 for one scene.
If he is, I didn't see him.
No, I saw him.
So, I don't know, as the prequel trilogy went on, I think they realised, this fucker's irritating a lot of people, let's get rid of him.
I mean, bold with Bomber.
I mean, yes, he is irritating, but I didn't find him as irritating as everyone keeps banging on about. He
maybe
wasn't the worst character in the series.
Maybe you've got a different level of tolerance to him as...
Well, long story short, I'm not a Star Wars fanboy, so no,
Well, neither am I, but I can still get pissed off if someone annoys me.
Now,
Hey, let's get his chest. It should be down, oh boy.
we're on 16.5, so do you want to leave it there?
There's a chest over here. I'm grabbing this now in the part. There we go. Right, you two, now getting our heart piece. We're going to leave it there. See you guys next episode.
See you around, guys.